Welcome to Bet the House. And welcome back, everybody, to another edition of Bet the House, Week 5 NFL Picks. All right, I'm your fucking host, Club City, and this is my brother Gibby. He's with me as always.
Yes, sir. Week 5.
Week 5, no Winny again. If you were watching the early episodes, he's been completely fired.
Yes.
We do have his results from last week, but he doesn't have his picks for this week, so it's a fucking two-man show, folks.
Yeah, send your resumes in.
Yeah, we are taking resumes because there is a room between us. Look at all the space.
Yeah.
Look at all the spaciousness. So, with that, I'll just hop into the results from last week, all right? And starting from the rear, 2 weeks in a row, your boy, Club City. I thought, week 3, I was picking with my gut and I had a lot of bad picks. So I thought last week, you know what, I'll kind of bet against myself and, try to, do the thing. And it didn't go well. 6 for 22. I took a lot of shots. 22 bets I had on 15 games of football. 6 for 22, that's 27%. I was minus 12.95 units, call it 13 units. Puts me down minus 17.66 units on the season and down to 40% total. I also have the most picks taken. I'm 31 for 78. And it's just been a rough last 2 weeks for me. Just both minus 12 units, roughly. Just ugly. So this week fuck the gut shit. All right, I've got my picks for the most part. I might sway a little bit here on the show, but I did my research and I'm not picking every game. I'm settling down. So I know it's been a tough look for me, but it's time to ride your boy because it's gonna be a big week. All right. Coming in second place, we've got Gibby. Pretty poor showing, minus 9.38 units on the week. 4 for 13, 31%. He had a few things kill him pretty bad. 3 units on the Raiders under was his bet of the house. That missed. And then 3 units on his favorite team, the Ravens. That missed. And those were his only multi-unit bets. So
fucking Ravens.
2 3-unit bets that missed. It's tough.
Choked twice.
He is still in first in the league for the season at minus 7.24 units. So as you can tell, we are experts. He's picking 25 for 62 on the season, also 40%. So me and him are both in at 40% on the year. Coming in first place, though, week 4. The man, the myth, the legend, Winny.
Huge week.
Massive week. He just texted us all money lines. Just doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about at all. He went 12 for 15. He picked 12 of the 15 games right.
That's like super impressive. Let's read him off. So
all right, so he missed on the Saints, which were plus 110. He hit the Chargers minus 220. He hit the Cowboys minus 155. He hit the Jets plus 160. He hit the Bills minus 190. He hit the Seahawks plus 190. He hit the Giants minus 150. He hit the Titans plus 150. Missed on the Browns minus 120. Then he hit the Cardinals plus 120, hit the Packers minus 500, hit the Raiders minus 130, and hit the Chiefs minus 145.
Guy went 13 for fucking...
13. Or no, and he missed the Jags. He also missed the Jags plus 230.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the 12 for 15. 80% shooting. He went plus 7.07 units. Man, and if he had... So, I'll get into this later for me, but if he had parlayed some of those... favorite picks, he would have hit for a ton more than 7 units. And it just goes to show how bad his first few weeks are. Yeah. He's still minus 27.46 units on the season. He's hitting at a good clip though. 34 for 71, 48%. It's just those 10-unit bets. Yeah. He has some fucking idiotic 10-unit bets.
20-unit bet.
Yeah, he had a 20-unit bet that he missed.
On a Chiefs money line and Chiefs over, and it missed by half a point.
Yeah. That's really gross. But yeah, praise to him if he's watching. Good on you, Winny. But you're still cut from the show. All right. Should we get into it?
Yeah, I think we should.
Get into the meat.
I'm all again going from the gut. It was a fluke last week.
Yeah, total fluke, man. You can't take any of that. Yeah. Pretty much missed every bet, but it happened. It hit 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Oh, but I didn't even go over the survivors or anything like that, but no one hit shit for parlays. Gibby went 0 for 3. I went 1 for 3. Winnie went 1 for 3. Nobody hit a dog when he had the Jags. I had the Commanders.
Oh, and I had the Patriots.
Gibby had the Patriots, which went to OT, which would have like saved his week. And then bet the house. I think everyone went 0 for. Or no, Winnie hit the Jets plus 3.5 for his bet the house. I had the Bills over 3 units that missed, and then Gibby had the Raiders under 3 units that missed.
Winnie with the dub on the loser survivor pool.
Yep, Winnie in
the box. That's a nice one to get out of the way for him on the losers.
Yeah. So picking losers, and then Gibby's officially out of the regular survivor pool. Still the winner, but he's out. He picked the Lions. They got beat by the Seahawks. A little bit tough that
How do you give up 48 points to the Seahawks?
A little bit tough that Swift and Amon were out. I think they were questionable when we recorded, and then both were declared out.
Yeah,
so
but I started Jared Goff in fantasy, so
yeah, so that killed it.
But Winnie scored 160
yeah, so
points.
Gibby's into the loser pool, so is Winnie, and I'm out of both because I suck. Now let's get into it. All right, so Week 5 NFL season, Sunday, October 9th it starts. Well, Thursday, but we're not picking the Thursday game. Sunday, October 9th. There's another morning game. I don't know if this one's in London as well, but...
Let's give out the score for the Thursday game.
I don't even know what it is.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, fuck that. Fuck the Thursday game. It's Sunday, October 9th.
It's Broncos versus someone.
It's probably a shit game. 9:30 a.m. game. We got
Broncos Colts.
Broncos Colts.
That's what it is.
Fine. What's your score?
Broncos 28, Colts the 3.
Colts 17, Broncos 14. All right. 9:30 a.m. October 9th, Sunday morning. The G-Men, the New York Football Giants, my team, goes on the road to the Packers. Hopefully that's in London, so it's not actually in Lambeau. But if it is, we're in tough shape. Giants are plus 290, Packers minus 375, over-unders 41, and the spread is 8. I'm going to lead off here because it's my team, and I do have 2 picks on this game, even though it's going to be a slow week. I'm going to pass some games. This ain't going to be one of them. Give me the Giants plus 8, whenever you can get over 7, with 2 teams that are led defense first.
So the Packers were minus 11 and went to OT.
Yeah, like, Packers are good. Probably great, but still they kind of play down to their competition, it seems. And the Giants are frisky. They got a good defense. We are going to have some trouble with our quarterback position, but I just think the Packers, I think it's going to be like 17-10. So give me the Giants plus 8, and I'm taking the under 41 for sure.
Are you guys getting rid of Danny yet? Like, is he still on that roster?
Dude, are you kidding? Danny's probably a top 10 quarterback. But Danny's hurt. He hurt his ankle. He did come back into the game for a couple plays, but
oh yeah, you don't like a
I think he'll start. Hopefully. Otherwise, Tyrod Taylor got a concussion, so he won't be starting.
Oh yeah, Tyrod looked nice too.
I know. So maybe Saquon Barkley at quarterback again. We'll run the triple option on the Packers.
Graham gonna know.
Yeah, probably, but. So, yeah, I'm not as confident in the plus 8, but the under 41 is free. So, that's what I got. What do you got?
Yeah, the under 41 is free. Like
the Giants might score 0 points. If their quarterback's hurt...
I think the Packers could score like 25 or something.
Yeah.
But the Giants are scoring no more.
Yeah, it's still on my card, obviously, but people, if you're listening to this, like on Saturday or Sunday, and Daniel Jones been ruled out, probably don't take the plus 8. Just take the under.
Yeah, I'm putting it on the under as well. If I could bet just the score, I think I know what the score is going to be.
All right, give me it.
It's going to be 27-10 for the Packers.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking close to the...
It is close, but that's just going to be the
But
score.
you still think it's an under? I definitely don't think either team's scoring that many points. But let's move on. We've probably spent too much time on it already. Let's move into the 1 o'clock slate where the fun is at. Oh, man. No, it's so gross.
What?
I have a fucking golf tee time in the morning that day, and then I work in the afternoon. I won't get to watch any of this fucking football.
Yeah, you're a loser.
Oh, that's disgusting. I might quit my job. Okay,
yeah,
but...
Colin's sick for both.
Yeah, I honestly should definitely cancel the fucking
Alex
tee
is
time.
1-3.
I know in fantasy, what a loser.
I'm not going golfing with that.
I know, that's disgusting. All right. First game on the slate, in the 1 o'clock slate, we got the Dolphins going on the road to the Jets. Dolphins minus 190, Jets plus 160, over-unders 44.5, and the spread is 3.5. And, you know, with Tua healthy, this would have been a way wider spread.
Dude, Teddy looked like an ace.
I know. So, like, that's the thing. I feel like the Dolphins are almost being disrespected at minus 190. Like, that's a fairly big favorite, but it's not crazy. Like, we have other teams on the card that are minus 900. The Jets are 2-2, but they beat the disgustingly bad Steelers and probably another shit team, I forget. But I don't know. I didn't have this card written down, but the more I think about it, that the Dolphins should be fine with a backup quarterback, because I don't even know if Tua was that good. It was just that their weapons are so good.
Yeah, but Zach Wilson's back, buddy.
Zach Wilson is back, and I've got Breece Hall on my fantasy team.
And it's in New York.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to stick with the pass. I had pass written on my card. I almost got talked into the minus 3.5. But officially, I'm going to go with a pass.
Yeah. I like an upset here.
Ooh.
I do like an upset here.
Full-blown upset or just the points?
Full-blown upset. I'm going to put a unit on the Jets money line.
Ooh. Trying to get them You did do... Well, no, you had a pretty bad week. But you did hit the Jets plus 160 last week, so you're just going for the back-to-back?
I just like the Jets. They're frisky, and I think the Dolphins are fraudulent. They got smashed by the Bengals. Fucking.
Oh, see, to me, that just shows that the Bengals are actually real, and they were just sleepwalking the first few weeks.
Yeah, I don't know. With Tua throwing those gang signs up, there are quite a few Crips on the Jets, so they're going to be feisty.
True. It is a bit of a gang war going in there. So, and it's in New York, so they got the home turf.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck. All right. Moving on, we've got the Atlanta Falcons plus 340 going on the road to the Bucks minus 425. Over-under's 48, spread is 9. And I don't have it written on my card, but this is a weird one for me, because the Falcons are they're pretty frisky, you know. Like, I think the Falcons beat most of the really bad teams, and they're probably going to cover a lot of spreads. And the Bucks didn't look great, you know. Like, the Chiefs.
Patrick Mahomes looked phenomenal.
He did look phenomenal, but I mean, he exposed their defense. Like,
oh, yeah, Marcus is gonna just go to the game script.
Oh yeah. So, and then the over/under's 48, which is a lot. Like, they're kind of being like, the Bucks defense is not what we thought it was, but they were playing the Chiefs.
And they still put up 31.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Bucks did put up. Like, that's the thing. The Bucks will probably put up points on the Falcons. Cordero Patterson's out, who's probably the Falcons' most dynamic offensive player. I mean, they do have Drake London and Kyle Pitts, but their quarterback can't throw, so that's the issue. I really don't know here. I'm just gonna see what. Oh man, like, I lean Falcons plus 9 and the under, but I don't know if I'm gonna take either one. What do you think here?
I think this is a big week for the Bucks. I think they steamroll the Falcons.
See, that's what the line says. Like, Vegas thinks the Bucks are pissed because they've lost the last 2 weeks, and they come in and they fucking murder the Falcons
they play
home.
A few bad teams in a row. I think the Bucks are going to get hot. I think it starts with the fucking Falcons. The Falcons have had some close games, but
do you think it goes over? Do you think the Falcons get shut down on offense, and it's like a 30-0 game?
Yeah, I think it's probably like fucking.
Yeah, I actually kind of like what you're saying there. I'm gonna.
Tom Brady also just is getting ready to divorce his wife. He's coming out firing.
True, he's fucking firing, ready to go. He's probably dropping loads in 20-year-olds.
Yeah,
so he's hungry. With that, you've talked me into it. I'm taking the Bucks minus 9.
Yeah,
I'm actually gonna
throwing a unit on that shit.
Write that down. Bucks minus 9. But I'll stay off the over/under. That's all you got on the game?
That's all I got. Tom's fucking coming for him.
All right, next game, we've got the Titans minus 145 going on the road to the Commanders plus 125. Over/under's 43.5, and the spread is 3. And right out of the gates, I'm going to say I think the Commanders are the worst team in the NFL. They were a little bit frisky in early weeks. They beat the Jags week 1, and the Jags kind of look good, but you just got to throw week 1 in the garbage. The Commanders suck. They're getting too much. They're getting too much credit, and the Titans are kind of doing Titans things. They're probably going to win the division. They always kind of come out slow. They probably should have beat the Giants. Randy Bullock had like a 47-yarder for the win, shanked it. They probably should be 3-1. And yeah, that's what the Titans beat up on bad teams. That's what they do. They lose to good teams.
You said they lost to the Giants. No, the Giants are good.
But the Giants are fucking 3-1, probably best team in the league. So I don't even know what you're saying right now. But yeah, so to me, this is Titans all day. I like that it's 3 and not 3.5. That way, if it is like a field goal win, it's a push. So I'm going to take the Titans spread. I'll take the Titans minus 3.
Yeah, I do like that as well. But this is a game that doesn't catch my eye. I'm going to pass.
It is a gross game. Like, do not, if you're watching this game, you better be a Titans fan or a Commanders fan. Otherwise, you've got issues. Moving on, though, we've got the Bears going on the road to the Vikings. And then this is a wide line.
Really?
Bears are plus 270, Vikings minus 340. Over-under's 44. Spread is 7. And don't get me wrong, the Bears are a shit team. They're in the bad teams category or like tier, like worst teams in the league tier. But Vikings getting a little too much credit. Barely beat the Saints, and I think the Saints are bad. They've also lost 2 games. What's their record? Are they 2-2? Are they 3-1?
Saints are
No, Vikings 3-1. Vikings have only lost to the Eagles. But I just I don't like the Vikings. And I don't like the Bears, and I don't like this game. It's a fat pass for me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like the Vikings. Justin Jefferson showed up finally. Or not finally, he did week 1.
But he was taking some weeks off, yeah.
And the Bears are dog shit. The Bears are complete dog shit.
The Bears are dog shit.
I'm taking that -7. It's in Minnesota. I think they're going to steamroll them.
Yeah.
Big week for Minnesota. I'm putting you on that spread.
Yeah. All right, I don't hate it. That's probably where I would have been if I had to, but I don't love it. All right, moving on. We've got the Chargers going on the road to the Browns. Chargers are -150, Browns +130. Over-under's 47.5, and the spread is 3. What are your thoughts here initially?
I do think this will be a close game. It's in Cleveland. I think the Chargers probably get it done by a bit, or maybe 7.
Is Herbert fully healthy, or
Yeah,
what's going on
back,
there?
okay.
Back.
Fucking most passing yards in the league, buddy.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, interesting. How'd the Chargers do last week? I can't even remember. They won, right?
They won.
Who'd they play? Fuck. They're only 2-2, though.
I don't know. I just remember Austin Eckler breaking free for
Yeah. To me, I don't like this game very much. Like, this is gonna be a pass for me. I'm just gonna say it right out of the gates, because I just don't trust either team in any situation. Like, the Browns are the Browns. They're going to do Browns things. They're going to do Cleveland things. And they're going to suck. They're going to blow games. But they are at home going against the Chargers, who are kind of the same thing, in my opinion. They're like a better roster and should win. But they just blow game. I don't know. They just don't have moxie, you know? They don't have that it factor. And for that reason, I'm out.
Yeah. It's a pretty good pass game, but I don't know, man. I still have faith in my Chargers to fucking go for a run. The Cleveland just lost to Atlanta, which I had it as the worst team in the league before the year started.
No. Oh, maybe before the league started.
But, yeah, like, I have Amari Cooper on my fantasy team. Fucking AJ Terrell shut him down. Well, if you don't think J.C. Jackson's going to do the same thing,
yeah,
you're wild. I'm going to take Chargers -3. Just
okay.
Unit.
All right, that's fair. On to the next. This is one of my favorite bets of the week. Probably we got the Lions going on the road to the Patriots. Lions are +135. Patriots -155. Over/under's 45.5. The spread is 3, and I'm all over the Patriots here. Give me the Patriots -3, and give me the under in this game. I know the Lions have hit the over 4 games in a row, but I just think the Patriots are going to run the ball, and the Lions aren't going to be able to stop them, and the Patriots are going to chew the clock. They're going to have so many long drives where they run the ball that the Lions aren't even going to get a chance. Like, they might score on some
It's going to be good
possessions.
for Jared, though. Jared's going to be throwing deep balls.
Yeah,
all
probably.
night.
But the Patriots defense is pretty good, and they're going to have long-ass drives. Like, to me, I think the Patriots, they are 1-3, but they've lost, like, good-ass teams. Mm-hmm. They've lost to, what, like, the Ravens, the Dolphins.
Beat the
Steelers, and they lost to, so Green Bay, Baltimore, Miami. Like, those are, like, 3 of the, arguable favorites to win the Super Bowl. They kept some of those games tight. It's still Bill Belichick. He's going to be fucking pissed. And for that reason, I'm Patriots -3 and the under.
Yeah.
The under's ballsy because the Lions have hit 4 in a row overs.
Yeah. The Lions also hit spreads.
Yeah, they do.
But fuck. It is, I should be betting the Pats, but I just don't like the Pats, and I am a Lions fan.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I'm kind of being biased here. I'm fucking rooting for Danny.
Danny?
Dan Campbell.
Oh, okay.
And I'm playing Jared Goff this week in fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
Don't pick this. Lions +3.
Taking Lions +3. All right. Do make sure you're talking to the front of the mic instead of the side of the mic. Maybe just don't lean forward so much so you don't bend.
Oh, this is a good one right here.
Yeah, you like it like that? All right. This is a fucking excellent game. We got the Texans going on the road to the Jags.
Look at
divisional game. Texans +300. Jags -380. Over-under's 44.5. Spread is 7.5. And I hate it. I hate this game. I mean, the Texans, probably the worst team in the league. Only team without a win. 0-3-1. Jags have looked good at time. Well, no, I think they've looked good for the most part. I mean, Trevor Lawrence was the first player in the last century to fumble the ball 4 times in the same game. He also had a pick. So that's pretty impressive. But it was a pretty crazy rain game. They're going to be back at home in Jacksonville. It's going to be nice, warm, right where he likes it. So, like, the Jags should definitely get it done. And the minus 380, like, that's obviously Vegas thinks they get it done as well. So they probably want you to hop on the Texans here. I'm not going to fall for that. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the under 44.5. These are just 2 run-first teams. And they both have Texans have a frisky defense and the Jags have a great defense. So, to me, 44.5 is way too many points. I'm taking the under.
Yeah, I like that bet. I mean, I'm definitely not betting on the Jags at minus 380.
No, that's crazy. I also don't think you can take the Jags plus or minus 7.5.
No. This is wild.
Like, to me, the only bet on this is maybe you take a stab at the plus 300 and you hope the Texans are trying to get their first win.
I'm going to put a half unit on the money line of the Texans.
Yeah, I don't hate that. I did that last week, and I think I've done that like almost every week, so I just need to take less bets. But I do like that play. Moving on, we've got the widest line of the year, I think. Probably.
Yeah, definitely.
It's maybe the worst team versus most likely the best team. You got the Steelers going on, and the best teams at home. Steelers going on the road to the Bills.
In Buffalo.
Pittsburgh's plus 600. The Bills are minus 900. You would have to bet $900 to profit $100. That's like investing in fucking stocks, how low that fucking return is. The over-under's 47, and the spread is 14. 2 full touchdowns. And that's crazy to me. And I don't know. This seems like the Bills are going to smash them, but the Steelers might not be able to score. Over-under's 47. It's a weird spot. I think I'm going to pass.
Yeah, that's just fucking insane.
I think I'm going to pass. Like, 14 points is so many, but I feel like that's a bait. Like, Vegas is like, dude, it's 2 touchdowns. Nobody wins by 2 touchdowns. And meanwhile, the Bills won their first 2 games by like 4 touchdowns. But then if you take the Bills that many points and then the Steelers keep it kind of frisky, you're like, I'm a fucking idiot. Nobody wins by 14 points. And you definitely can take minus 900. So the only playable thing is I don't think you can touch the over-under either, because like, how are the Steelers going to score more than 7? And then if the Bills go up like 31-7, they're just going to bench their starters like they did against the fucking Titans. So maybe the under's sneaky. The under might be kind of sneaky. I actually don't hate the under in the Bills minus 14. I really don't want to be adding too many things to my card here, but no, I'm not adding it to my card. That's a pass.
Okay.
What do you think?
I didn't say anything.
Okay, I wasn't sure if I just rambled for 10 minutes.
But I do think the Bills obviously get it done. 14 is so many points. I know. I think Vegas is tricking. They could easily win by fucking 17, but the Bills are...
Dude, they could win by 35.
The Bills are super hurt.
They are hurt, and they barely won last week. They won by 3, and then they lost the week before.
Yeah.
Like, they're not hot right now.
Their defense and offense have shown signs of struggling. Not so much the offense.
But the Steelers are so bad.
Yeah, but Kenny Pickett is the fucking future of that franchise, let me tell you.
Kenny Pickett's a fucking future grocery bag packer.
Yeah, I'm going to put a half unit on plus 14.
Plus 14, taking the Steelers? All right, I don't hate it. Moving on, we've got the frisky Seahawks going on the road to the shitty Saints. Seahawks are plus 190. Saints are minus 220. Over-under's 46. The spread is 5.5. And this is an interesting game, right? Because Saints minus 220 is pretty big favorite, but they are at home. Now, they were technically at home last week against the Vikings, but it was in London. This is like actually in the Superdome where they do their thing. But I think Jameis is still out, so you're rolling out Andy fucking Dalton at minus 220. Can't love that. Seahawks.
Andy Dalton looked great.
I mean, it's still Andy Dalton, though. He's never been great. Rashad Penny's the best player in all football on the Seahawks. He's on my fantasy team. So I don't know. It's a tough one. I didn't have it written down. What do you think here? The under's pretty in play, in my opinion. The 46.
Yeah.
Like, the Saints have a good defense and don't score. The Seahawks score, but only against bad defenses.
Yeah, this is a pretty good game to pass. I think
it's an excellent pass.
Because
we go into double pass?
I didn't pass the last one.
No. I passed the last one.
Well,
no. I'm passing this one. I'm passing this one.
Oh, yeah, we're double passing.
Are we going to double pass?
Or double pass.
I might jump on a fucking bet then if you're going to pass it. Fuck it. Got to have something on everything. I'll hop on the under because it's kind of staring me in the eye a little bit. I think Seahawks coming off scoring 48 points. You're like, oh, Seahawks, frisky offense. They were playing the Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions give up so many fucking points. Like, if you're building a DKF, like if you're building a daily fantasy football lineup and Ramondre Stevenson isn't in your lineup, you're tripping because the Patriots are going to run all over the Lions, just like the Seahawks did. But the Saints defense is good. Seahawks are going to score 14. Saints, fuck, they might score 0. They might score 21, but it'll still be under. Moving on to the afternoon games. Only 3 afternoon games again, which like I kind of like because we got 3 TVs, but I also want options because some of the afternoon games have been pretty bad matchups. This week's definitely better, though. First up is an ugly one. We've got the 405 game. The 49ers going on the road to the Panthers. 49ers are minus 225. Panthers are plus 190. Over-under's 39, and the spread is 6.5. And I'll lead off. I have this one on my paper here on my board. I got the 49ers minus 6.5.
Yeah, me too.
I get that the Panthers are at home, but the Panthers fucking stink, bro.
I mean, they have looked pretty good.
They haven't. I disagree with that fact. The Panthers are not good. They've played really shitty teams. They beat the Browns, right? Or did they lose to the Browns? I don't even remember. They played the Browns. I didn't watch that game. But, yeah, I don't know. Panthers are at home, so they're getting a little more respect than they should, in my opinion. But they're not going to score on the 49ers. You think Baker Mayfield's going to fucking lead drives?
Oh my God, I shit my pants.
They just lost to the Cardinals. They got smacked by the Cardinals, who have no defense. They scored 16 points against the Cardinals' fucking defense.
Yeah, that's fucked.
Oh my God.
You smell that?
Jesus fucking Christ, guy just shit himself in the middle of the show.
Oh my God.
Jeez, know what that smells like?
Like we're on.
No, it smells like the fucking Carolina Panthers. All right, so yeah, 49ers minus 6.5.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree. They looked fucking phenomenal. Jimmy Garoppolo, don't know why you're trying to get rid of him.
Yeah, I know. They should trade Trey Lance. That's all you got? Just definitely minus 6.5. All right. Next game, we got the Eagles going on the road to the Cardinals. Eagles, only undefeated team in football, 4-0. They're minus 240. Cardinals plus 200. Over-under's 49.5. Spread's 5.5. And what are you thinking here? Because this is one of like the hardest to pick games on the card for me, I think.
Yeah, Philadelphia's won me money, and that's not going to stop. Philadelphia minus 5.5. Steamrolling.
I like it. I do think the Eagles have kind of beat up on bad teams, though. Like, they did beat the Jags. That was their first test, and they did a good job. And the Cardinals are almost the complete opposite team as the Jags. The Jags are kind of all defense with like a pretty meh offense. And they're, middle of the pack, maybe leaning good. And I think the Cardinals are the same spot, except for bad defense, good offense.
Just like Minnesota.
Yeah, Cardinals, Minnesota would be a fun game to watch, actually. That's like a total pick 'em.
But Philly already beat Minnesota.
Yeah, true. How much did they beat them by?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, so that's a good question. I think
it was only by 3.
3, and this is 5.5, so that leans Cardinals. And Cardinals are at home. So I kind of would lean that way because I don't think this Eagles team is like... They're good. They're a contender. But their schedule is crazy bad. Have you looked at their schedule?
Yeah.
Like, they might going into the playoffs, they might be the Super Bowl favorite because they might have like 14 wins. But I'm just going to stay off of this game, I think.
Yeah, I'm still going with my minus 5.5.
Yeah, minus 5.5. Got to ride them because they've been making money for you. Up next, we've got the Cowboys going on the road to the Rams. Cowboys plus 180, Rams minus 220. Over-under's 43, and the spread's 4.5. And I'm just going to hop out and jump on that under. Under 43. The Rams just scored 9 points against the 49ers. The 49ers are like maybe the best defense in the league, but I think the Cowboys are right there. Like, their D-line with DeMarcus Lawrence on one end and Michael Parsons, the best defensive player in the league, on the other, is trouble. And the Rams just don't know what to do if they're not throwing to Cooper Kupp, which they do a lot. They threw to him, I think, 19 times this past week. but they just have no secondary plan. And
well, I mean, they do. They have fucking Allen Robinson. They don't give the guy the
oh,
ball.
true. I forgot how good Allen Robinson is. He's disgustingly bad. The Rams are gonna be pissed that they like. I do think Sean McVay is gonna have a better game plan this week, and will score more than 9. But it's 43. Like this game should be like a 39 and a half. So to me, 43 is too many. So yeah, under 43. That's my pick there. As far as the game, like plus 180 is maybe a decent shot on the Cowboys, but I do think the Rams coming off that loss are going to get it done, even if it's ugly.
Yeah, I'm going chalk favorite spreads for the afternoon. I'm taking that Rams more minus 4.5. Bit of a must win. Like they have not been playing great. If they want OBJ back, they better start playing good because he's not coming to a team that's not a fucking Super Bowl favorite.
Yeah, that's a good point. Like if they lose, they're 2-3. He's not going to want to come back. He wants to come back to a team that's contending.
Yeah, I'm going to put a unit on that spread.
Yeah. Okay. And on to Sunday night. Another fun. I feel like the Sunday night games have been great this year. We've got another great one. Divisional game. Bengals going on the road to the Ravens. Bengals plus 140. Ravens minus 165. Over-under's 48. The spread is 3. And this is another game that's like really hard to pick for me. Obviously, you're a Ravens fan, so you're biased, and I'll let you talk about how good the Ravens are in a second. But they've blown 2 games. Their defense hasn't looked amazing. The Bengals are starting to pick it up. Like it's kind of a decent shot on the Bengals. With that said, I'm not going to pick a team. I'm just going to take the over 48. I think the Ravens defense is overrated. The Bengals defense has
Bills to 23.
Never really been
held the Bills to 23.
Yeah, but the Bills kind of have slowed down the last 2 weeks. They only scored 19 on the Dolphins. And the I don't know. I just think a divisional game like this I think it's just gonna be a shootout. I think it's gonna be really fun to watch. It's also the Sunday night game. Like fuck, let's just bet on some fucking points here, folks, and have some fun. Right? Let's watch Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, a couple fucking young stud quarterbacks in the league just go toe-to-toe, mano-y-mano, and fucking back and forth scoring drives. So, yeah, I think it's going to blow 48 out of the water, to be honest.
Yeah, this is a super fun game. If the Ravens fucking figured out how to play football in the second half, they would be 4-0.
Mm-hmm.
I'm obviously not taking the Bengals. I'm not going to do a 3-bomb. But I will be putting 2 units on the Ravens spread. Let's watch some fucking football.
Yeah, still going multi-units on your team. Just fucking got to do it. All right, I like hearing that. On to the final game of the week. We got the Monday game, October 10th, 8:15. Another divisional game. Clash of the Titans. Raiders going on the road to the Chiefs. Raiders are plus 270. Chiefs are minus 340. Over-under's 50.5. Spread is plus 7. And I know I've said it once, I'll say it again. I'm not going to pick a team here. I'm just going to stick with my over-unders. I feel like I've done well on those this year. And Monday, just like Sunday, I want to watch a fun game. Give me the over. Neither of these teams have much of a defense. Chiefs' defense is kind of frisky at times, but the Raiders are starting to figure it out. They scored like 30 points this week, I think. Chiefs obviously just scored 41 on the Bucks. I think this blows 50.5 out of the water because the Chiefs aren't they do run the ball a bit, but they're just fast drives. Like they love just scoring touchdowns and then giving the ball back. Yeah, to me, it's an easy over. I love that over. That's all I'm taking.
Yeah, that's a lot of points, but it is a fun game to cheer for the over Monday night. I'll put a unit on the fucking over.
Yeah, taking the over as well. Nice. Picking a team or spread?
Nah.
Yeah, because I do think it's a weird one where Chiefs should win.
Chiefs look great, and then they look like shit. So.
Yeah, they just keep going back and forth, kind of. And the Raiders need wins. Like, if they want to stay in the divisional race, they need wins. So this would be like a huge statement for them.
This isn't Kansas.
I actually kind of like the Raiders plus 7, but I'll stay off it because I'm trying to keep my card low. I do want to say one thing before we hop into like the bet the house, the dog, and the survivor pool. I am gonna do a little chalk money line parlay.
Dude, I was just thinking of doing the same thing.
Yeah, because like if you look at like part of it is that Winny's card, and part of it is I just want to take a shot on that. But like Winny's card last week, he had so many like medium money line winners that won that I'm gonna kind of hop on that. So I'm probably gonna go 6 legs here. The ones I have written down.
Surgical 6, yeah, we should do that.
This
should be a topic.
Yeah. Well, what's your boy's name that you always watch on the talk?
Book it.
Book it with Trent, baby.
I went 5 for 6. Bucks lost them.
Well, I'm going to show you 6 for 6. All right, so I've got the Titans minus 145 going on the road to the worst team in the league, the Commanders.
Yeah.
I've got the Patriots minus 155 at home against the depleted Lions.
Yeah.
I'm just going to chuck them in there because fuck it. Bills minus 900. 49ers going on the road to the Panthers minus 225. That should be like minus 425. The other one I had, now that's making me a little scared, is I had the Chiefs written down at minus 340. I'm going to scratch the Chiefs and go Bucks instead, minus 425. They're definitely going to crush the Falcons. And then I need one more. Actually, you know what? I'll keep the Chiefs. I'll keep the Chiefs and I'll just add the Bucks. So it's Titans, Patriots, Bills, Niners, Chiefs, Bucks. Let me write that down. Chiefs, Bucks. What about you, Gib?
All right. Fucking surgical 6 time, Trent.
Yep.
I'll fucking show you a surgical 6. Ride this, buddy. We got the fucking Buccaneers at home. Picture Tom Brady divorcing Giselle and then throwing 17 passing touchdowns. We got the Buccaneers.
You just said the Buccaneers.
Yeah, I know. And then we're going to the Los Angeles Chargers to beat up on Baker Mayfield. I'm kidding. It's the Browns.
It's Jacoby Brissett.
Jacoby Brissett. Yeah, we're going Chargers. And we're throwing Lions on there. We're throwing a dog.
You're throwing a dog on the surgical 6. Yeah. That's crazy. We've talked about how the Patriots are going to destroy them. All right.
Well, I took the Lions.
True.
Then I'm going Bills. They win that game.
Yeah, it's an easy one to just toss on there.
How many am I at?
4.
Fucking 4. I'm going 49ers is free.
Yeah, 49ers is a free
And then we're putting my Ravens on there.
And then your Ravens. I like it. All right. So you went, just to recap it, you went Bucks, Chargers, Lions, Bills, 49ers, Ravens. All right, and then let's hop into the concluding segments.
Winny texted.
Did Winny text his Survivor? Nah. All right, so we're just going to give Winny the biggest dog of the week because he's unresponsive. Just to keep him in the Survivor pool in case he ever fucking shows up around here again. So we're giving the Steelers. He's taking the Steelers in the loser pool. Gibby now in the loser pool for the first week, so he can take any team he wants. What are you thinking here?
I'm riding the Steelers.
Oh, you're going to take the Steelers as well? Okay, nice. So both of them on the Steelers. They could both be out. Just put us out of our misery because we've been dying on the Survivor pools. Next up, we got our dog of the week. Or should we do a primetime parlay?
Yeah.
Let's do primetime parlay first. We'll do Sunday morning again. So it's Sunday morning, Sunday night, Monday. This is easy for me. I'm going to go Giants Packers under 41. I'm going to go Bengals Ravens over 48. And I'm going to go Raiders Chiefs over 50.5. Under, over.
Okay, I'm just going to take Chuck favorite money line. Just going Packers, Ravens, Chiefs.
That's a good one. That should pay pretty easy. That would be tough if that didn't pay. And on to the dog. Dog of the week. Who's your favorite dog? I don't think I took a single dog bet on my card. So this will be my only dog. I got to make sure I avoid... Oh, no. Okay, so I already know where I'm going with this.
Cardinals.
You're going Cardinals?
No, I thought that's what you were going to say.
No. Are you going Lions?
Yeah.
No?
No,
Okay.
I already took Lions.
Yeah, but you can... Like, that can just be your pick or whatever.
I'm going Houston.
You going Houston?
Yeah.
Plus 300?
Yeah. I already took them too, I think.
As your spread, yeah. All right, I mean, I respect it. But to me, I hate doing it because they're a team in my division, but I do think that game is going to be way closer than the line says. So I'm going to take the Cowboys. Plus 180. I think they're frisky. I think they're more than frisky. We talked about this last night, who we think makes the playoffs in each conference, and I think the Cowboys are going to get one of those wild card spots. So, and to do that, they have to win some tough games, and I think they're going to win that one. Cowboys plus 180. And to wrap it up, bet the house, pick of the week. What's your best bet, Gib? You got one in mind?
You got one right there, then take it, but let me have a look.
Let me look at... there's a couple I really like. I love the Patriots -3. I love the Niners -6.5. Those are kind of like my two favorites, I would say. I also love the Titans -3, but not quite as much. Let me go Patriots -3. I think that's my favorite play of the week. I'll go 3 units because it's my bet the house, and my house is worth 3 units at the moment because I've been sucking fat dicks. So yeah.
My bet the house is the 49ers minus 6.5. I'll put another unit on that.
Really? You're just going to fucking steal the other one?
What's the other one?
That's what I said. I said those are my 2 that I love. Patriots minus 3, 49ers minus 6.
I didn't even hear you say the 49ers.
Oh, yeah, don't even listen to me, fuckface. All right, but yeah, I love that one. I literally was like, couldn't decide between the 2, but...
You didn't even take... Oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I took the fuck out of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And with that, I guess that's a fucking wrap. Hey, bud?
Yeah, I think that's a wrap.
Yeah, sorry the recent episodes haven't been edited as well, and they've been coming out like Saturday night. I'm going to make sure... I'm fucking sober October, so I shouldn't be as fucking lazy and useless. So should be out Saturday, bright and early Saturday morning. It'll come out. Should have a clean edit. Be solid. Be solid. And then we'll see you fucking next week. Maybe Winny will be here. We've been looking into hiring a potential midget as a 3rd chair. So if you are one or can sit in a low chair and pretend like one, please do call. Or email, page, fax, owl.
Quick hot take. Washington Commanders win by 21.
It's disgusting.
Those are hot fucking coffee cans. This